Hi, I'm Jason McAteer and you're watching the Redmen TV.
And it comes from a tweet I actually saw from our good friend Steve Hoare, who says, "Fwu, or
what does that mean?
For what it's worth.
Oh, okay.
I'd take Berahino at Liverpool in a second." It was something actually I went over and did one of the Anfield Rap podcasts as well, and it was brought up on there. I thought it was interesting enough for us to have a little chat about it. And I'll pose the question to you, Chris. Would you take a punt on Saido Berahino in January?
In January?
No.
Is there anyone else available?
Well, I don't know.
We're talking hypothetics.
Well, no, I'm just asking. I'm just asking him specifically. And if not him, who would you?
I mean, what price are we looking at? I made this much more complicated than it needed
Far
to be,
more
haven't I?
complicated.
What price are we looking at?
I don't know.
If it's 25 million, I think it was 25 the last time he was bandied around. I think that's too high.
Yeah.
I think we've been bit there before. I was with Steor on the Benteke stuff. I thought Benteke would be a good sign. I know Steor was one of the others that did. I think my confidence is a little bit low at the moment on transfers, especially forwards, given Benteke and Mario Balotelli. So this time I'm going to say no, for fear of being ridiculed.
Yeah. So, bearing in mind, because actually we haven't even done this yet, Origi's gone for surgery. So he's out for another month. So you've basically got no guaranteed storage. Benteke is what Benteke is, if he's even fit. Firmino. No Ings. Berahino, what I heard, well, what was talked about was more in the region of around 10 odd.
Oh, fuck. Go for it.
Sub 15 million.
Sub
anyway.
15, yeah. If it's 20 to 25, no. That's simple.
Because it was interesting. I had a quick look at him because in terms of what we've said for weeks, isn't it, about like we could do with like another Bellamy, or we could do with another Fowler, or just getting someone in who's good, but not necessarily like the best player. You're going to come in and be the best player. You're not going to go out and buy. I think we got very lucky with Daniel Sturridge in that January window a few years ago, and possibly quite lucky with Phil Coutinho, to be honest. But I don't necessarily think you need to, and again, we bought Suarez in the January window, but we also bought Callum. You don't need to go out and buy necessarily someone who's the be-all and end-all. There will always be takers. Just come in, Aubrey, come on. You all right?
Yeah, you?
Good. Would you take a punt on Saido Berahino?
Yeah.
Good.
He's got
At what price?
12 million max.
Okay, there you
Fair
go.
enough, perfect.
Good. That, just in case anyone didn't hear that, yes, was there.
At 12 million
around
max.
12 million. So he, he's got the basic attributes I think we'd be looking for in that pace. He's got his pacey and he knows where the goal
That's
is.
really all we care about, isn't it? Those two.
I know, but exactly that, because he plays on the shoulder, and we don't at the minute. If Origi's going to be out for a month, and again, Sturridge, even if Sturridge is back fit, is he still got the legs to be doing that type of job for us? Danny Ings is out for the season. Benteke can't do it. Firmino, it's not his natural game. His natural game is to come deeper. Someone like Berahino, I'm not creaming everywhere over it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be.
But you'd understand it if we bought him.
I think it would be a shrewd move. And we've got precedent set now for signing players who could be a little bit of a risk, but making them half decent. And Corker could be an example
It's
of that.
this thing about him, though, isn't it? I suppose is the one thing you're thinking. He looks to be a little bit of a troublemaker, and that's the problem. Like, I think I would trust Klopp to be able to control him. I trust Klopp with any player, actually, just because he's fucking amazing. And if you haven't seen it, that 1 minute video that someone's done on YouTube of Klopp laughing is the best minute you'll spend today. It's brilliant.
It is. It puts a massive smile on your face. I think the thing about Berahino for me is he should have had that move in the summer. Yeah. And West Brom have fucked him there. And I can understand them losing his head to a certain extent over that, because that's been the problem. Spurs, he was going to be moving to Spurs, wasn't he? And it never ended up going through for whatever reason. Because you look at his stats and he's always scored some goals. Last season was his proper breakout season. I've got it here. He scored 20 and 45 in all competitions last season. 5 and 4 in the FA Cup, 14 in the Premier League, which is for a West Brom play is absolutely sound. He's only got 4 in 16, but he's been in and out, not been a first
starting, has he, and stuff like that. So you've got to. I think that's where it comes down to about the price thing. And I was the same as Aubrey. I said basically 20-25, no fucking chance. 10 to 15, yeah, probably go for him. Might take a pump, but it is a bit of a worry that he's not had loads of football, but does that mean he's in a good shape for the rest of the season? Because those two attributes that you're talking about, pace and fucking knowing where the goal is, really doesn't matter if you played a lot of football.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'd be very... I mean, it's not like we're being particularly linked with him, but then it'd be nice if we could just pull something... If we pulled something like that out, that would be a... I think that would be quite a canny signing. Again, not one.
Be, yeah.
I think again, if you get him in around the 10 to 12 price range, he's gonna. I think he'll score goals. I don't think he's gonna score millions of goals, but he'll score some. And at 22, I don't think you can. I don't think you're losing money on him at that. If he goes in and he's just fine, doesn't need to be exceptional. As long as he's not fucking dreadful and not a total knobhead, which I don't. You know, that's up to the manager to sort that out. I think you'd make your money back on, even if you wanted to upgrade on him in the summer, which would be absolutely fine. Just two last little things. He scored 10 and 11 for the England under-21s, for what that's worth. He's 5'11", so he's a couple. Daniel Sturridge is like 6'2".
Is he?
And Origi's 6'1".
Did he measure himself?
You're measuring him next to me. That's the only height reference you have for Daniel Sturridge.
Let's check that.
So, yeah, by all means. And he's a Man United fan, apparently.
Prick.
So, boo. We'll have to see if we can change that. But, no, it's just one last little thing. It's off the wiki page anyway. When interviewed by BBC Sport in February 2015.
He's
West
6'2".
Brom.
Unbelievable.
I'll just make this shit up. West Brom manager Tony Pulis said that Berahino would be, or could be, a top-class player, but that he needed direction. But, you know, and who better than to give him that than Jurgen Klopp? Yeah. Let us know your thoughts on the Berahino. Would you take a punt? And if you would, what kind of fee would you be looking at to do it? Would you be sick out of your eyes if you discovered that Liverpool was sad? You know, because people are, aren't they?
No.
You know, I mean, not physically. Metaphorically, can you be metaphorically sick out your eyes? Of course you can. You know,
Just take a bad beat on probably about 6.
Yeah, it's one of those though, isn't it? That I don't think Liverpool fans wouldn't be like happy with it. No, but then Liverpool fans are generally not happy about anyone we buy anyway. And again, let's rewind to 3 seasons ago or whatever, and very few people were really happy with Sturridge and Coutinho as our business. We were linked with Wes Sneijder. We were linked with really well-established players, and we've got a lad